Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It has been like probably 2 to 3 weeks since I've filmed anything because I've been like literally so swamped with exams and life and just things. But now I'm on spring break and I'm going to be doing a lot of filming and a lot of videos, so make sure to subscribe if you're new because there's going to be a lot of new stuff coming up. Anyways, my name is Kathryn and we do a lot of honest activewear reviews on this channel. And today I'm reviewing a brand that I've wanted to try for so long and they did not disappoint. And the brand is CLS Sportswear. This brand is super cool, it's women owned, and they make the most flattering leggings for your booty. I'm not just talking about booty scrunch, they do have like super high quality booty scrunch leggings, which usually when I have a booty scrunch legging, it's like kind of on the cheaper side. So I feel like that's super unique, but they also just have regular leggings that also just make your booty go wow. Like I said, they're women run and women owned, which I love supporting brands like this, which I don't know if I'm the only one who's like kind of surprised by the few number of activewear brands that specialize in women's activewear that are also like made and run by women. Like that should be more of a thing. They literally have making booty scrunch leggings down to a science. They have 4 levels of scrunch. You can customize your leggings. This brand is like kind of insane. All of their fabrics are sourced from Brazil, but all of the pieces are handmade in the US. And like I mentioned, they do custom pieces. They take about 4 to 5 weeks to do custom orders, but I really do see their pieces as kind of like an investment because they're so high quality and so durable. So yeah, let's talk about some leggings. So first I want to just break down their booty scrunch guide. They just have normal, which is no scrunch at all. They have a booty enhance, which just kind of divides the booty, but it's not like a real like scrunch. There's a mild scrunch, which kind of like gently divides the booty. And there's scrunch butt, which is maximum scrunch. And I do have a scrunch butt as well as a normal pair of leggings to try today. I think I would prefer like the enhance or mild scrunch because I don't always like to wear things that look like an entire booty scrunch, but I do like the amount of separation it gives. They also have more ways you can customize the leggings. You can have different lengths. They have capri, 7/8, and full, and 7/8 would probably be good if you are on the shorter side, so you could kind of like use the 7/8 as your full length. They have a normal waistband, high waist, V-cut, and a low waist. I have a V-cut and a high waist today. I'm not team low waist, we don't like low waist here. And if you go to their website, anything with the NC in the front means it's not custom, and that will be shipped within 2 business days. And they do have a lot of non-custom options if you don't want to like wait 4 to 5 weeks for your leggings. Also guys, I totally forgot to mention, they actually did give me a discount code for you guys, so you can save 10% with Kathryn M. I'll have it on the screen, I'll have it down below, but that's really helpful because they are a little bit pricey, so you save a little money with that. So the first leggings I'm talking about are the seamless front leggings. I don't know what is the name and what is the color, but I will have everything linked down below. So these leggings are $69.95. All of the CLS leggings are a little bit on the more expensive side, but you'll see throughout this video, I do think that they're worth it because they're super high quality and they're super durable as well. So these leggings you can customize to either have like whatever waistband you want, but these are the V front leggings. And something about like the V is just so flattering because it kind of comes up on the sides and hides like the love handle area, but still like shows a decent amount of your stomach. These kind of have a little double V detail. They do have like multiple seams at the top, and these ones are a full booty scrunch. So this is like the highest level of booty scrunch they offer. And they also have no seam in the front. Sometimes an issue with booty scrunch leggings is they can kind of like pull a lot, and if there is a front seam, they can create some camel toe. So they literally solved the problem here and just took away the front seam, so there's like no risk for camel toe at all. I have a size small. They do run just like a tiny bit big, so I would size down if you're in between. You can see how these fit on me when I try them on in just a second. So all of the fabrics feel about the same to me. They are kind of a slick performance material, but they're not like shiny or cheap feeling at all. They have a ton of stretch to them. They're super breathable, and because they're kind of that performance slick material, they are good with sweat. This fabric in particular is a marled fabric, and I'm just trying to show you what the fabric kind of looks like, but this kind of fabric I did use with my like booty bands. I did wear these on a leg day with my booty bands that can cause some pilling and fraying in some leggings, but because of the fabric on these, they will not be pilling or fraying. So that's a part of the reason why I think they're worth the price, is like you could wear these all the time, and like I've washed these and nothing's happening to the fabrics. So here are the seamless front leggings. The fabric feels so nice. It is very lightweight and has a lot of stretch to it. Like I said, no pilling. It also doesn't really collect lint. These ones have about a light to medium compression, so they're not super compressive. The waistband is probably one of the most flattering waistbands I've ever seen on a pair of leggings. It goes really nice and high on the sides and just kind of gives that like hourglass look, but it also just kind of comes in the middle. And I don't know, I just feel like this specific little like crisscross V is just so flattering. It also goes pretty high in the back. Usually with booty scrunch leggings, they dip down a teeny bit, but I think these do like a pretty good job of that. There is no seam at the top, so it's not going to cut into you at all, and it's not like too tight up here either. I'd say the waistband is about a medium compression here, while the leggings themselves are a little bit of a lighter compression. The waistband here goes down a little bit as well for some lower tummy control. In terms of sizing, I am wearing a size small, and I'd say it's basically perfect. There's just a teeny bit of extra room here. It's not crazy, but I would say if you're in between, definitely choose the smaller size because they are stretchy and just run the tiniest bit big. These should be sweat proof because the fabric just feels like the kind that is very sweat wicking, as there is no front seam. These are the full length, and they are a full length on me. They hit right around my ankle, so these are definitely, so even though I'm tall, they are fitting me all the way down, but they shouldn't be too long for someone that's shorter. It wouldn't be one of my videos without Peach. If you're new here, this is Peach. She is a little brat sometimes, but she's really cute. So these are definitely high on the booty scale, not just because of the scrunch, but because the seams also curve around your butt and they don't like cut off the middle of your butt. Keep in mind, this is the highest level of scrunch, so not every pair of leggings is going to be this scrunched. You can choose 3 levels of scrunch below this if you don't like the super scrunched look. Something about scrunch leggings is they can feel a little bit tight doing certain movements. Let's say I'm doing a squat or deadlift. This would be kind of like deadlift position. It does feel tight in the scrunch region, but because it doesn't have that front seam, it's not like super uncomfortable on me. So it didn't really bother me during my workout like some other scrunch leggings I've had that can be like kind of like, I don't know, feeling like a wedgie while you're working out. So I definitely like the scrunch in the no front seam version because it just kind of eliminates that whole problem. In terms of cellulite, I'd say probably medium cellulite friendly. I wouldn't expect it to hide all cellulite, but it's definitely thicker than like a Lululemon Align, so maybe a little more coverage than that. So yeah, I'm obsessed with this type of waistband, and these leggings lasted really well in my workout, so I'm a huge fan. Next, we have a pair of the high-waisted leggings. I think these leggings might be my favorite. At first, I was like, I don't know if I can do this like crazy print, but I'm like really here for these leggings. So these are high-waisted and they have no top seam. The waistband is slightly tapered, and let me just tell you what is so genius about this waistband. So not only is it the perfect height and hits like right at your belly button, but as you can see, it actually kind of goes down in the front to give you more lower tummy control, which is something that a lot of leggings neglect to do. But it also curves up in the back to kind of give you that booty enhancing seam vibe. So you literally have the best of both worlds. It goes over your booty in the back and it goes down to give you lower tummy control in the front. These ones do have a front seam, so there was like a teeny bit of potential for camel toe, but it wasn't a huge issue. They didn't slide down in my workouts at all. They stay up really well. I think that's partially due to the fabric and partially due to the tapered waist. I just honestly love this fabric for working out so much, especially if you're someone who goes on runs a lot. This is the kind of fabric that's gonna like slide right past each other. Like if you have thighs, you understand what I mean. Like you wanna have a fabric that doesn't like, you know, resist your thighs moving together. So this fabric is just, I'm all about it. I know we all love the super buttery, like brushed soft leggings, but it can be a little annoying sometimes when they pill. So not gonna be a problem. These ones are also kind of like sock legging vibes. They're not like entirely sock leggings, but like they're kind of that halfway vibe. They do have this style and just like a full solid legging, but these ones have like a kind of mesh bottom with like the little breathable holes. So yeah, and it's a super unique animal print. I'm not seeing something like this. So let's try it on. Okay, here are the classic high-waisted leggings with no booty scrunch. And these, I kind of just thought they were gonna be like a regular pair of leggings, nothing special, but there are just so many little details about them that make me love them so much. So first of all, the waistband does taper a little bit, but it doesn't cut into me. There's no seam on the top of the waistband, and it hits right at my belly button. So what I was saying before is the waistband kind of tapers down, so you actually get lower tummy control, which you don't often get in a pair of high-waisted leggings like this. They do have a front seam and just a teeny bit of extra space around this area, but it's nothing extreme. And when you go to the back, you can see The booty seams also kind of taper up into a slight V, and they don't cut over the line of your butt, so they are super flattering. I think I would give these a medium to high, maybe even just like a solid high. This fabric, while it has about a medium-ish compression, doesn't squish your butt down at all. Working out in these, they do not budge at all. Like, I literally didn't have to pull them up once, and they just feel like such a nice performance material. It just felt really good like working out in them. The sock material, as you can see, is kind of like a perforated fabric. It doesn't have actual holes in them. Like, the holes aren't like, you know, they don't go through to your skin. There's a little bit of mesh detail, but I think it's really cute and subtle, and it's pretty breathable. Peach? No. I had to lock Peach out because she was getting into trouble. With a print, it's obviously going to hide cellulite and sweat really well, so that wouldn't be an issue. And all of their fabrics are very dense and squat proof, so that is also not an issue. Next, we have something that I don't know if I'm brave enough to wear this, but we have lime green booty scrunch joggers. The joggers are definitely new for them, and they are kind of a Lululemon Align style jogger, which means they're basically leggings and a little bit more baggy, especially like around like the knee ankle area, so they kind of have a relaxed legging fit. By the way, I was sent these items, so I did not choose all of them myself, but you know, my reviews are always honest. So I also have these in a size small, and they have the same high waist as the last leggings. Seamless at the top, pretty compressive waistband. These ones do have little front pockets, again very similar to a Lululemon Align style jogger. They do have a front seam, and they do have a full scrunch butt in the back. And as you go to the bottom, they do have little ankle cuffs. These do come in more neutral colors if you're not into like a lime green booty scrunch jogger, because I just don't see myself ever wearing this because it's like a little intense for me, you know, but I could see it being cute in like a more neutral color. Okay, so here are the joggers. I think you kind of have to be on board with this kind of like legging jogger look, which I'm on board for the comfort, but I don't think they're quite as cute as like regular joggers that really look like joggers, you know? Anyways, this waistband is the same as the leggings, so it does come down and give you lower tummy control, which I have not seen on a pair of legging joggers like this. And it also comes up and over your booty. They do have little pockets, and it just like literally perfectly fits my phone. I think that's kind of funny. It's like, did you make this just for an iPhone? Because I'm kind of here for that. It's the same fabric, which is just super soft, slick performance material. So they have this kind of extended gusset crotch that goes all the way down the leg. I think that is similar to the Lululemon Align joggers. They do go all the way down to my ankles, so they are basically full length. They're honestly like super comfortable, and the waist just really feels like it's sucking me in. This is like a decently compressive waistband area. This definitely seems and feels less scrunched than the seamless front leggings, the purple ones I had, so this might be like a step down in scrunch. So if you're looking for a pair of legging joggers, I think I really love that these have their kind of signature waistband, which is just so genius. Like, I can't say I'm surprised that like a woman-owned company has like one of the most flattering legging waistbands I've ever seen. And even though these have a front seam with the booty scrunch, when I squat, it still does feel a little bit tight in the booty region, but it's not uncomfortable in the crotch. So they must just know how to make a booty scrunch. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised, but the booty scrunch here really is not irritating me at all. Next we have the Stacey top. This is another one of their items that you don't have to customize. It's a super cute kind of like sports bra, kind of a crop top situation. I love this yellow color. I think that this could go with the animal print leggings if I want to be like super bold, or I have been wearing this with just like plain black leggings as well. It has like a little tie bow detail in the middle, and then kind of a little keyhole detail. They do have removable cut pads, and this is a more long line sports bra situation. You have a couple inches below like the bottom of the bust to kind of extend down onto your rib cage, cover up a little more. The back is pretty full coverage as well. It is a racer back style, and yeah, let's try it on. Okay, so here's the sports bra crop top thing. It has a little bit of cleavage, but when I worked out in it, I wasn't like spilling out of it. It also has pretty good side boob coverage, so that was also not like a major issue. It's the same material as the leggings, so it is pretty sweat wicking as well. I love this little tie detail. This kind of reminds me of like some kind of like swimsuit top, but I like how it's a little bit long line. I've kind of been going for the long line sports bras lately because I don't like to wear like full on tops, so this is kind of more like crop top-ish. I don't know if this is coming across on camera, but you can see the cup pads a little bit, probably just because of the light color. So I might just take out the cup pads. I don't know. It's about a light to medium support. It's not super supportive. I think if you sized down, maybe it would be a little more supportive. All of their stuff kind of runs like a little bit big to me, so I would always go with your size down. I am wearing a size small in this sports bra, which is my normal size, but I think if I sized down to the extra small, I would get like a little bit more compression and it would just kind of like hold me in a little more, because I think the lack of the support is just coming from the fact that it's not like super tight on me, you know. Usually I do like to feel pretty tight in my sports bras just because that does offer some support and just like, you know, resist movement. The back is also fully covered up, so it's not like an open back or anything. But yeah, they have this top in a bunch of colors and I think it is a super cute, like kind of like crop top sports bra type thing. And lastly, we have the Shape crop hoodie top. So this is one of those things that I like to call like sleeves. So it's not like a full crop top. It literally just covers like the top of yourself and some sleeves. I think I would prefer to wear this as like a full length crop top, like not like full length, but you know, like more cropped as in like below the bra at least. But I have it in the black. It's the same material as the leggings, so it is that slick performance breathable material. It comes in a bunch of colors and it just has the little logo in the back. And finally, here's the little, I don't know, hoodie crop jacket. I definitely feel like I would wear like a more covered bra than this. I could see this as like a little gym cover up. I'm not sure I'll ever wear it just because I've never really been into this whole like super cropped style. I would like if it was just like a regular crop length. Let me know in the comments below if you're into this trend or not. This is essentially a hood with sleeves. I also wish they had thumb holes just because I'm spoiled and now every time I have a piece of activewear that's long sleeves, I just expect it to have thumb holes. It's something that just feels so secure about having little thumb holes. I'll put what size I have in this on the screen because it is more of an oversized, relaxed fit. The sleeves are not super tight on me and it is not super tight up here either. So I wonder if it's just oversized or if I have actually like a medium or something. So that is it for the review. I really love a lot of their leggings and they have some really cute styles on the site, especially some of their like textured leggings look so unique. I've seen a few people wear them and I'm like, I really want those. I think it's so awesome that they're made in the US, they're woman run, and they have like such cute styles that they're really like clearly thinking about the designs. They are so flattering on your waist. They have tummy control. Some of them don't have a front seam, and you have so many different options for a booty scrunch if you kind of want to have that booty enhancement, but you don't want it to have a full scrunch. I just really love what they're doing. You don't see a lot of like customizable leggings out there, and when you're picky about your leggings, which you should be picky about your leggings if you're spending $70, then they definitely have a ton of options. Some of their pieces are a little out there for me personally, but I've seen people wear them and honestly, they're killing it. So if you liked this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos coming soon. And I'll see you next time. Bye!